Greetings, Agile enthusiasts. Tam here, Lean Agile coach, safe instructor, and author. Welcome to another of our animated Metrics That Matter videos. Today we're exploring my Lean Agile perspective of expenses. All businesses must understand and balance both revenue and expense to gauge profitability. I want to help Agile teams understand financial cost or expenses and how their day-to-day activities account for a large portion of a company's expenses, which in turn impact profitability and overall business success. So grab a cup of coffee and let's dive in. Expense management is vital for the sustainability and success of any organization and for Agile teams. By tracking and understanding total expenses, teams can make informed decisions that optimize workflow and minimize waste. Here are some reasons why expense management is so crucial. Staying within budget ensures the organization and products are financially viable and sustainable. Understanding expenses helps teams allocate their resources efficiently. Transparent expense management builds trust with stakeholders, investors, and customers. Knowing the cost involved allows teams to effectively prioritize and manage their lean, agile cash flow. See my other video on this topic. To effectively manage expenses, it's essential to categorize them. Common types of expenses include salaries and benefits. The most significant costs for Lean Agile teams are the employee salaries and benefits. We should also include the cost for Agile tools, software licenses, and subscriptions, investments in upskilling team members, all expenses for office space, utilities, and equipment. And we should also make sure that we include costs for travel, meetings, and communication tools. Cost forecasting in Agile and Waterfall differ significantly. Waterfall relies on detailed upfront planning and fixed budgets, providing high predictability but limited adaptability. Costs are controlled through comprehensive initial estimates and are rarely revisited unless significant changes occur, which can lead to late discovered overruns. Conversely, Agile uses iterative planning with flexible budgets, continuously monitoring and adjusting costs based on progress. This method provides ongoing visibility, frequent budget revisions, and better risk management through regular reassessment and stakeholder involvement. Agile's adaptive approach ensures that organizations deliver value while staying within budget, which contrasts with Waterfall's rigid structure. I advocate strongly for sharing financial information with the Agile teams and all stakeholders. Knowing costs can be more psychologically impactful for prioritization because it makes consequences tangible. This awareness increases accountability, motivating individuals to make careful and deliberate decisions. Financial data is a strong motivator, driving people to prioritize work that provides the most value and/or savings. Cost information reduces ambiguity, helping individuals focus on what matters most and eliminating lower value activities. By quantifying the impact of choices, decisions are better informed and based on data rather than assumptions, leading to more effective prioritization and resource management. However, I don't advocate for making this incredibly difficult, as you will see. There's a lot of easy ways to go about doing this. One of the most practical applications of expense management in Agile is estimating team costs per iteration. Here's how you can do it. Calculate the total annual expenses, sum up all of the company expenses incurred, and then divide by the number of individuals in the organization. You take that number and multiply it by the number of team members to get a total annual cost for your team. Then divide that amount by the number of iterations. In my experience, there are typically 26 iterations per calendar year. For example, if your team total annual expenses are $1 million and a quarter and you have 26 iterations per year, the cost per iteration per team would be $48,000 with 10 team members. This is your base calculation. It is essential for everyone to understand that these are the costs the company incurs regardless of what is or isn't delivered that iteration. Once you have the team cost per iteration, we then calculate the average cost per story. Here's the process. Gather your team's number of stories delivered for 10 iterations. I prefer a larger sample if at all available. Divide team iteration cost by number of stories. Calculate an average velocity and an average cost per story. The examples I've provided on the screen help to highlight how important it is for teams to strive for predictable velocity. Not only does this impact the ability for the team to forecast, it also has consequence in terms of the cost per story. Once I have an agile team with a predictable velocity like Team Bananas, I quantify story costs based on the average daily team expense. I do this by calculating a daily expense rate for each agile team and applying that to the cycle time for a user story. This approach allows us to balance continuous lead and cycle time improvement with prioritization trade-offs. By understanding the cost per story, we can make informed decisions about where to focus our efforts, ensuring we allocate resources effectively to address bottlenecks and prioritize work that delivers the most value. This method provides a clear financial perspective on the impact of our work, enhancing our ability to optimize both performance and value delivery. When individuals use money to make decisions, they often tend to pay more attention and care about the prioritization discussions. This is because financial stakes are involved, which can lead to a heightened sense of responsibility and consideration. The decision-making process can be more deliberate, with individuals likely to weigh the options carefully and prioritize based on personal preference, values, and financial constraints. This can lead to more thoughtful decision-making compared to scenarios where the money being spent is not directly linked to the individuals making the decisions. Balancing cost and potential return on investment is crucial for effective decision-making. When team members, stakeholders, and management collectively consider the financial consequences of their prioritization discussions, they promote a shared understanding of the economic impact of their choices. Engaging in discussions that weigh both cost and potential value encourages transparency and accountability within the Agile team. It fosters a sense of ownership among team members as they know the financial outcomes of their priorities and can align their efforts accordingly. Moreover, by considering cost and ROI, teams can prioritize the work that not only is cost-effective but also have the potential to deliver significant value to the business. Understanding cost and expense also promotes efficiency by ensuring that the teams are invested in process improvement. This approach enables Agile teams to deliver value in a timely and cost-effective way, contributing to the organization's overall success. In conclusion, all Agile team members, stakeholders, and management benefit from a more strategic and informed decision-making process, incorporating expense management into their day-to-day activities. This approach enhances collaboration and alignment within the team and supports the delivery of value-driven outcomes that contribute to the organization's success. That's a wrap for today's video. As today, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, stay curious and keep learning. See you soon. Contact me, Tam, your strategic Lean Agile coach. Let's create metrics that truly drive success. Stay agile and lean, and let's make a positive impact together. Let me know if you find this video helpful. Please like and subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments. Do you agree or disagree? Are there any additions you want to recommend? Let's continue the conversation. Thank you for watching.